Right, hi guys, Connor Wells here. Thank you very much for coming back to my channel and joining me for another video. It's been a while. I have sort of abused my YouTube channel this past few months, so yeah, sorry for the lack of content. But yeah, I'm back. I'm going to be slowly easing back into it. I've been taking a week off just to slow things down a bit. You know, it's all been getting a bit too much. I've been struggling a bit. But I will explain that in due course. But today, you guys have been asking a lot what I listen to. Whenever I post a question music related on Facebook, you guys really seem to respond to that. So I'm going to follow that up. This is sort of like a new series on my YouTube channel. Basically a weekly video of 5 records, albums, EPs, whatever, what I've been listening to this week. And also at the end of the video I will be adding a local artist who I recommend in the Hertfordshire area. So yeah, let's get into it. So this first album I recommend it's not a new album, it's an old album, but I've been revisiting it because it's just one of my favourites. It's by my favourite band Feeder. It's their album Pushing the Senses. It's so good. It's got so many, every song on here I reckon could be a single. It's just, yeah, an amazing album. Tracks I recommend, Feeling a Moment, and Morning Life. The riff on Morning Life is incredible. It's picked on a guitar, but it's got this really cool delay effect on it. It's amazing. So yeah, highly recommend Pushing the Senses by Feeder. This isn't my local artist recommendation, but this guy is actually from Bedford. This is Tom Grennan's debut album, Lighting Matches. Love it, like seriously, I found it in HMV, in the What's New and Trending section, as I always visit there a lot. And yeah, this is just, I saw it on Spotify as well, and I listened to the first single and I just knew I had to get this album. Really, really good album. Found what I've been looking for. Barbed Wire. Barbed Wire is my proper cheer me up song. Love that song. And I Might as well, number 9, I Might. That's quality bit of songwriting. So yeah, definitely go out and get this album. Right, this next one, number 3? Number 3, cool. So yeah, this one is probably an odd recommendation, but not one you'd probably expect me to listen to, but it's actually Post Malone's second album, BEERBONGS and BENTLEYS. I actually really love this album. I listened to a single on his first one, Stony, a song called Go Flex. He played it acoustically for Jimmy Kimmel Live. Yeah, I actually really like this album. Like, there's so many good songs on it. Paranoid is one of my favourites, the opener. Over Now, that's a really dark song, but I actually quite like it. My favourite is like the lone acoustic track on the album. It's a song called Stay. Like the chord progressions on this are something. Like he's actually a really good guitarist. He just did the VMAs and played with Aerosmith, so that was pretty cool. So yeah, go and check out BEERBONGS and BENTLEYS, which is actually his username on Twitter. Right, we're on to album number 4. This one, I have a guy called Ray Jones to thank for this one. He's someone I've had on Facebook for a while, puts on amazing music events in the London area, and he, through numerous posts on Facebook, introduced me to a singer-songwriter called Dan Owen. This is his debut album called Stay Awake With Me. I've only listened to it since yesterday, but I've actually fallen in love with it. It's such a good album. Like the first track, What Is a Man, Icarus, and Parachute, they're just my highlights for this album. It's brilliant. And the album artwork, I think the story was Dan Owen was a carpenter before he sort of broke into music, and yeah, all of this is like different bits of wood hanging from like in the forest to make his face. So that's pretty cool. Like that's a really cool story to make an album artwork. Unfortunately, I'm not a carpenter and just use graphic design websites. Still pretty cool. Right, number 5, guys. This is my last one. I don't actually have it on CD because it's a single. Yeah, I'm breaking the rules in my first video. but it's my video, so I guess I can break the rules if I want. So yeah, this last one, number 5, is actually a single. I don't know if you guys remember, years ago there was a guy called Cody Simpson. He got signed by Scooter Braun, which is Justin Bieber's manager. He was on the same label that Justin Bieber started on when he released Baby. Basically, Cody Simpson released a song called La Dee Dee, La Dee Da or something. It was like the soundtrack for, like, oh, what film was it? Oh, Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs. It's sort of like a generic pop song. Didn't really take to it too much, just seemed like generic pop. But a few years down the line, he has quit his label and is literally releasing his music by himself, and it's so different to what he started his career on. So his latest single, which you'll see floating above my head over here, is a song called Underwater. It's his latest single. He's just done an EP with his band called Cody Simpson and the Tide, called Wave 1, and it's brilliant. It's like John Mayer if he spent 4 years surfing on the beach. That's all I can sum it up as. It's a really, really good single, proper chilled, still got that pop sort of vibe to it, like that commercial pop vibe to it, but it's also got that really overdriven bluesy guitar tone. So yeah, definitely recommend Underwater by Cody Simpson. Right, that is my top 5, well, it's 4 here because one's a single, but this is my top 5 recommendations for this week. Songs that I've been listening to, albums that I've bought and recommend you should. If there's an album you think I should listen to, post it in the comments below. Comments and likes and shares really help this channel grow, and I'd really, really appreciate it. So thank you very much. Now it's time to share with you a local artist I recommend. Now this local artist I recommend, I've not actually seen live. I'm gutted, I really do need to see them live. I've been chatting with their singer Daniel, amazing guy, really, really nice guy, and his band Dusty Wagons put out an EP last year called Signs. Highlight track I recommend from it is called Let You Go. It's an amazing song, really, really cool. They're like an indie sort of folk rock band, and sort of soft folk rock. I don't know how to describe them. They're just really, really good. I like them. So if you're in the Hertfordshire area, they're non-stop gigging. They've been at Hard Rock Cafe. They're always about in London and Hertfordshire area. So yeah, really, really do check out Dusty Wagons. They're on Facebook, YouTube. Add their stuff to your Spotify playlist. They're on iTunes. They've also got a website where you can order their CDs and their merch. I think I might need to add their new EP to my shopping basket on their website to add to my very extensive collection of CDs and a few DVDs. Yeah. Anyway, thank you very much guys for watching this video. I really appreciate it. Thank you guys for sticking with me. I always appreciate your support. If you want to support me more, you can find me on Facebook, you can find me on iTunes, Spotify, Instagram, Twitter, and my website, which is www.connorwells.com, where you can find CDs, merch, all my upcoming gigs, and some more videos. If you did enjoy this video guys, please leave a thumbs up below and drop a comment. Let me know what music you think I should be listening to. All the links that I've just said will be in the description below. And yeah, have a great day guys, and see you soon in another video. Have a good one.